Hi, it's Rob, and we've straight into video number 2 is what are backlinks. Okay, so let me explain to you very briefly. For your website to rank when people search for it, for people to find you online, you need to have search engine optimization. In other words, you need to optimize or set up your site in a certain style that the search engines realize that your website is more important than the other 1 million that are competing for that audience, right? Now, a backlink is one of the search engine ways, sorry, wow, and especially Google, it tells them that other people think your site is important. So if there are a lot of people that are linking to your site from their site, in other words, on their website, they've got a link. It's called a hyperlink or a contextual link. I'll explain that to you in a sec. But they've got a link on their website on a page that says, click here to go and see this. This is the guy that knows that. This is the website. This is the person. This is the whatever it is. That is a link. And the quality of that link, in other words, if it comes from an important person in your niche or niche, in your industry, and that link comes to you, it's considered a powerful link. The person with the most powerful links generally wins. Not necessarily the person with the best content. There is other SEO related things like, yes, the best content does make a difference, because if you had rubbish on your page but good links, people will pitch up and say, huh? And bail out. And because they bail out in 2 or 3 seconds, Google spots that and throws that site off of the search engine results. And yours, where they do come along eventually and find it and think, oh, yes, here we go, and they read it and they stay for a while, Google notes that and says, okay, I did good. I sent them to a relevant site. Okay, so a link comes from, a backlink comes from another site in hyperlink or contextual. In fact, let me pause this video and show you an example. Okay, I've just gone to my fibromyalgia homepage. This here is a link. Okay, now watch out, this is an internal link. It goes to a page of my site, but it's still a link, it's still a hyperlink, right? Now this link is, these are a series of words that are linked together to a page. So if you look, when I hover the mouse over it, it turns into a hand. And if you look down the left hand side here, it shows you where that link goes to. In this case, it goes to my memberships explained in more detail page. Lovely. So this is called a contextual link because it's words. So in other words, if somebody from, let's say you're in the dog training business, and somebody who's got another dog training blog puts a contextual link that says, go and see Rob's dog training course, click. Those words, go and see Rob's dog training course, and then he links to my website inside of it. That is a contextual link. A hyperlink is the full page. So, sorry, here's another contextual. Sorry, while I'm here, the click here is contextual. I don't think I've got any other. All of these, by the way, are actually contextual, even though they're on site. Give me a sec while I see if I can find you a hyperlink. It doesn't matter. Hyperlink is the full URL. So if I took this URL, which would look like that, and that was linked, then that's a normal hyperlink. Okay. So let's get back to here. So that's a link, can be contextual or hyperlink, and it comes from another site. By the way, a backlink also, and I'll probably explain to this a few times, just in case, you're going to use with a contextual backlink, you're going to try to get keyword backlinks. So in other words, if your site is about dog training, you want keywords that are about dog training to be contextual links back to your site. In other words, a keyword link that says Rob's dog training, best dog training around, dog training website, a dog training course here. Those are all contextual backlinks that are keyword related, and they're going to help Google understand through the contextual links what that page or that site is about. That's good. Okay. Now here's the thing. Google knows that if every one of your contextual backlinks that are coming into your website are exact keywords that you're doing SEO, Google wants natural backlinks. So you've got to mix up your contextual backlinks to say click here, find out more, as well as to use the actual keywords. Cool. Right, used to value your site. Sorry about my frogs today, people. Okay, so the better the authority of your site is that's linking to you, the higher your link value will be. In other words, the biggest dog training website linking to yours, if they give you a link, it's worth like 100 or 1,000 times an ordinary local guy's blog that's got 4 pages and he hardly exists in the world. Okay, so it's good stuff. Now there's a thing called bookmarking out there in the world. Okay, and bookmarking used to be very powerful, and there were lots of other ways 10 years ago that we used keyword stuffing type stuff to get links and rankings. And so a bookmarking, you can still go and do bookmarking. In fact, if you want to, you go to Fiverr and you can pay to do bookmarking to your page. And they are, in fact, not only quite useless, but they are likely to get you into trouble. But when I get to tier 2 here, you can send hundreds and thousands of bookmarking links to a tier 2 link. Let's worry about that later. Right, spammy site. So if you've got a site from a porn site to your site that says best doggy style, sorry, dog training, sorry, my bad, best dog training from a porn site, Google thinks really, and you don't get the value that you would have got. So in other words, get a backlink, but try to get them from best places. As I go through here, I'll explain that again. Right, now you can do a link that's a do follow and a link that's a no follow. In the SEO world, we used to insist you got to get do follow. Don't bother with the no follow. Nah, not so true anymore. Again, because it's natural, Google doesn't expect you to have 90% do follow and 10% no follow. In fact, Google expects your backlinks to come with a mix. And this comes back down to my shortcut summary. You need to understand what backlinks are. Did you need to know all of this? Probably less so. So if you go to my shortcut version and use that system, basically you do keywords, mix up some links, but don't get too sort of, hang on a second. Wow, and you guys think living with fibromyalgia is hell. You should try and live with a 40-year post-nasal drip. Sorry, that was a joke, I promise you. I'm quite happy living with all of my punishments for my sins. Okay, so don't worry about do follow, no follow. Let the backlinks be as they are. Just know they are things like do follow and no follow. And I'm generally going to tell you now, don't panic about it. Oh, believe me, you can go and ask on an SEO forum about does do follow and should you no follow. Wow, and you're going to get 1,000 experts come pouring out of the woodwork. And some of them are experts and are good at what they do. They just have their take on an item. It's a nasty business, backlinking and SEO. Right. Remember that they connect to internal linking. So if you've got cool backlinks coming to a page, you also need similar related backlinking inside your site, linking to the same page from other posts and pages on yours. In other words, your internal backlinking, internal linking structure, not backlinking, because they're not backlinks if they're internal. Your internal linking structure from page to page needs to kind of point towards what similar backlinks are from externally pointing to your pages or sites. And again, try to make it look natural. Right, that should be enough for me on what are backlinks. As per usual, got any questions, email me and I will try to explain it in a detailed video for the blog section below in this page. Cool. Take care. Next video coming up. Cheers.